Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Should I get closer? Bigger? Better? Stronger? Burger? Is the mic close? Okay. I hope everyone had a good New Year. Or at the very least slept well. That's all that matters. Let's see. I was looking for this. I thought I didn't have any, but I did have some of what to do for the 2025, which is not here anymore. It's gone. No more 2025. Oh, like low-key, I've been like writing 2026 here and there for some reason. But I feel like once it reaches November or so, that's when like my brain starts like being like, okay, next year, 2025, that's in the past. But it's like literally November 2025, and somehow my brain's be like, that was a whole year ago. Not true. But for now, is actually 2026. I'm no longer wrong. I'm correct. Let's see. Put out the big red pen. As always. I didn't make a new little picture of this. I just used this cute little thing from Okumono instead. Let's see, 2,000 followers. I didn't even put like where that was. Because I have 2,000. I guess the word followers is like the keyword, right? That's like Twitch. But because I had like a break, not a break, but there's a while I wasn't streaming, I never got to 2K, but that's okay. Because on YouTube, I got to 3. So I consider this one like done, sort of. Sort of. It'll do. This, yippee! Yippee! This one got done thanks to the lovely people at Hovercat. Amazing. Hopefully that'll be out soon. This year. But yay, that one was done. I definitely like to do more merch in the future, of course, because I like to do it. I'd like to get into. What the beginning of that? What was the beginning of that song so scary? Like Loki. Let's go. I want the ducky in the stand 2026. And we want it for 2026. I'll get here. Ohio, Ohio. Squat. Oh, that's fine. More friends, be more silly. I think I'm slowly getting to the silly one. I did my best to be a little sillier because it's good to be silly. I try my best to be more silly. Being silly equals loosey goosey. That's the key. Key. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Key. Covers. I actually did record a cover and it's all mixed and everything. I did that in like January, February, March, and like March last year. And then I wanted it for February, so it's coming out this February. I still have to do the typesetting. I don't know what's called. Typography, I guess. I have to do the lyrics part of the video editing. So I'm editing it myself. But the art and stuff's done. The video, it's done, minus the text. Typography. You're frustrated. You can fix your toilet. How can I not fix my own toilet? There's a reason why fixing toilets is like a job. It's like a thing. It's okay if you can't, but you can learn. And it won't be perfect. But as long as you can use the bathroom, it's probably okay. And you don't flood the place. That's the worst. Silly equals key. That's the key. 100 emoji. 100 emoji. I'm consider videos and ASMR. I did videos, not ASMR. I was slacking on my ASMR because I've been getting in bed early. It's the only time I can record videos, but it's also the only time I can sleep. If you can't sleep, then what can you do? I want to sleep. Also, part of this is like not at all a what's it called? Gunso walk. I don't know what that is. A song, I suppose. This is not like part of like content creation. I want to like, I have a dream journal and stuff, but like I don't write down all the dreams because if they're lame or whatever, then I just don't want to. It's like, or like there was one dream that was so scary. I wrote it down. And I'm really scared to reread it. Like I tried rereading it once, and like the imagery came back, and I was like, that was too scary. I don't think I want to reread that one again, because it was like, what if I'm inviting the creature back? It was like a weird like horror, like what's like the word, like a urban legend type thing, but it wasn't. It was like completely made up. But in the context of the dream, it was real, and I saw it, and it was scary, and I don't want to see it anymore. So maybe I won't read it. Writing your dreams and notes, I can tell my therapist about them. I have been thinking like, because dreams are like one of those things where it's like, oh, like you're parsing information or whatever. Is that the word, parsing? Parsley? Your parsley information? Yummy. When you're sleeping and stuff. And it's like, oh, yeah, you can think, oh, but it has like a big meaning and a grand thing or whatever. Like maybe, but also maybe not. My answer to that is like, it depends, right? Also got me thinking of like as a therapist, I wonder like how much you learn or like you like prepare for that, right? Because I feel like because dreams are such a big thing in people's lives, I feel like as a therapist, you're gonna end up encountering them anyway. So you should probably learn a little bit of how to dissect a dream here and there. Improve 3D concerts. That's for this year. I said last year. 3D model from scratch. It hasn't happened yet. I forgot. Ding, 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 ding. Totally. Let's see. What's the blank canvas? Do I have different goals for this year? We'll see. Let's see what comes out of my little brain. I didn't write any, so we're doing this together. I'm sure everybody has theirs done. Let me type real quick. Make this big. JJJ. Had a dream when I was doing number 2 and someone started chasing me and I wanted to fight back, but I couldn't because you need to clean yourself. Did you just pinch it off? He started running. Like shit. Literally. Literally. What did I just click? There you go. Literally the worst thing is dreaming and then having to go to the bathroom and like you realize it like in the dream, like shit, I have to go to the bathroom, and then you have to wake up and like do the walk of shame essentially. It's either like a walk of shame or like an emergency walk. You're like, oh shit, that could have gone bad if I like went back to sleep. It doesn't always happen. Like I feel like usually in most people's lives it never actually happens. Like you just get up just in time or your body knows better and you don't like piss yourself. But I'm sure there's like close calls for most people's lives. I think life is a bunch of close calls. And dreams like that are probably pretty common ones that happen. Let's see. 2,000 followers just for Twitch. I'll keep that one. I'll be more specific this time. I'll write down 2K. Like the game? 2K. You think I said this to a friend the other day. Do you think there's gonna be 2K games in the year 3000? So they're just gonna be called 3K? But like instead of like you controlling the little basketball players, like you're the basketball player, like you just become a character and you're on the court and you have like 1 million microtransactions. Well, they still have that now, but you know what I mean. 2K followers. Follower. Just one follower worth 2K. Followers. They're called followers, right? On Twitch. That's what they're called. Followers on Twitch. Yes. This is gonna be so unorganized. 2K. Just wants 2K to follow comment. Yeah, like little ducks behind me. That would be like that would be like really long. Let's see. 2K on YouTube. I have what? 3K? 2, 3, 4, 5. The Wii Fit music after Wii feels weird to you. Like, wait, get back in. Clock in, clock in. So you have the Wii Fit, you know, like in the running courses. I do have 3K on YouTube. I'll do 4K then. You know the running courses on the running. You need to sleep. don't have you running in your dreams. The little running courses where it's like the cool island, like the Me Island thing. I went to a lighthouse. And it's like it's like cliff sides, right? Like ocean cliff sides type thing. And it's like a little hike. Look, this is probably like 7-minute walk through like the side of a cliff or whatever. To get to the lighthouse. And yes, you know, I downloaded a like a 3D like map walk around thing that I wanted to use. I don't know if I still have it on this computer, but I downloaded like a 3D thing you could walk around Woohoo Island because I just wanted to re-experience it. But to keep going with the Woohoo Island thing, I was walking through this real ocean like side, right? And all I could think about was like in the part in Woohoo Island where you're basically like, you know, running up like a hill, kind of like the side of the island, like the cliffs and stuff. This is literally just the island from from Wii Fit or whatever. And then I was like, and then we actually climbed like real. I don't want to say cliff. I mean, we were basically on a cliff. It was kind of scary, to be honest. It was like, oh, do not go off the path. And I was like, there literally is no path, dude. Like literally, it was just a steep fall off the cliff and you would just die if you fell. But we looked over it and there was some seals, big old elephant seals, and they were resting, slapping their fat bellies and groaning because they were so relaxed. It was very cute. I was like, whoa, this is like that IRL. But I was so fucking tired because like the lighthouse, to get to it, you have to do like a very steep staircase. I think it was like there's like 300 steps on it, which like honestly like isn't that bad. Like the amount of steps isn't bad. The part that was bad was the fact that it was like literally like like the steepest incline. Is that what it's called? Like the steepest incline ever. There's like a warning being like, warning, these things are wicked hard. Like if you do not think you can do it, do not even try. And there was like a bunch of old people and I was like, damn, like some of them were doing it. There's like a family that was there and they had like a grandma and they were like, no, grandma, like you can't, like this is like, this is actually like really bad. And like, you know, I'm young and like relatively fit. And that literally broke my fucking calves. I could not, it was so steep. They have like little like, let's do 4K. They have like little resting spots on the side that like if you need to rest from walking, because it's like really tight, so a bunch of groups can't really be on it. You have to like kind of squeeze yourself to let other people pass by. It was literally, I would take 4 steps and I would stop. It was so bad. Like what is it, lactic acid or whatever that like builds up in your body when you're working out. Like I had to let it down. I had to be like, wait, it has to go down or else. Because there's a lot of like scary stories of people who like overexert themselves. Like when they exercise like for the first time in a while, or just like really hard like at once, and then like they basically just like really, I don't know the name of it, but it's like a thing where you basically just like really like mess up your muscles and like the flow to it or whatever, and it gets really bad. 2K, but that was cool. The grabbers, it was like real Wii. I was really in the Wii. YouTube. Can I like align this a little better? There you go. A little organized. Did I sort these better? I don't know. Wait. More merch. I'm gonna put that one there. More merch. Let's do a little bit of an indent. That's not an indent, but you know what I mean. More merch and uniforms. Exciting. I have one I really want to do for February. I'm trying to like think about it because I had to prepare for it this time. Dude, like Valentine's Day is like on such an inconvenient day for me. So I can't do it on Valentine's Day. I have to do like the week before. But I want to have like a little fun with it. I want to see. I have to prep it though. Let's see. Covers. I want to put covers again. But like at least one more. Not counting the one I recorded last time. They can be together. Holding hands together like a couple of otters. Covers. but like shorter ones. I really like listening to like the ones that like VTubers do, where they just like do like small short covers and they just post them like on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, like the shorts. But they basically, I guess, like 15, 30 seconds, like a chorus, essentially the chorus's worth of singing. I think it's really cool. There's one tuber who I like listening to here and there, and they post a bunch of those. But they can do it really fast because they're like the ones mixing it and stuff. I should learn how to mix. I got bad ears though. Covers, but also snail, but also small snippets of singing for fun. I like to sing, and I've gotten better. I like to think so. Let's see. Covers, singing. You know, I don't know if I would put this on the goals at all, but I'd like to try like acting a little bit, like voice acting. Voice acting, one thing. I guess I want to be more expressive. I guess I can put that. I want to be where the peeps are. I want to be more expressive. Because that can kind of encompass a lot of things. Like I've done little voice acting things for friends, like cartoons, animations. I mean, they are cartoons, but animations. But they've been like just one-liners, and even then, I don't think they were particularly good. It was just to get them done. My lines, that is. Consistent videos. Yeah, I think so. 3D concerts. I wanted to do, my initial idea for Valentine's Day was to do a 3D concert Yoki thing for Valentine's Day, but now I have something else in mind. So maybe I won't do it for there. We'll see. Doodle more, maybe? Is that a goal? What other thing? I'm sure there's stuff I wanted to do. I still do want to do 3D. Make 3D model. Excuse me. 3D model from scratch. Still, we'll do it that. And then improve 3D concerts. Yeah, I do want to do that. Howdy. What else? I definitely had ideas. Forgot. Happy New Year. I think I want to draw more. I want to draw lots more. Improve. Improve. Drawings. Get better. I also I think maybe a good way to summarize it is to be more self-indulgent. It's a little scary, but it's important. You've improved a lot. Very funny. Improved. Improved. Do you spell improv and improved? Like improve? Do you spell improved and improved the same way? Is improved even a real word? Like, just say you did improv in the past tense. Wouldn't you just say improv? Oh, wait. I don't have a single thing, but I do get better. Get better at Japanese. I want to do that. Always. That's a must. A musty. Improve drawings, get better. What was your thing I was gonna say? Oh wait, be self-indulgent. That's what it was. Be more self-indulgent. Be who you are. Period, because it's serious. Period. Get better at Japanese. At my Nihongo. I should get better at Spanish too, but improv is just short for improvised comedy, so I guess you've improved your improvisation. Yes. Yes. Improved. Improved. You're improved. What else do I have? Silly covers. I feel like I have other goals on my past ones. I'm kind of scared to open them. I mean, they're on there. But what if it's something I'm like, oops, I never did that. It's like, that never happened. How many years I've been streaming now? I think it's gonna be my 4th year streaming. I think. It's probably a lie. It's probably a lie. Actually, don't know. I can count it, but I don't wanna. 325 goals for 2024. I think I basically did like the main things I wanted through streaming so far, which is good. I like that. So what do we have so far? 2K on Twitch, which is pretty soon if I keep going at it. I think that's a fair goal for a whole nother year. 4K on YouTube. I think that'll happen pretty quickly. More merch and uniforms. Very excited. Covers, but also small snippets of singing for fun. I'd like to sing. If only Twitter didn't take away the the little voice tweet things that they had. 24 hours stream. I would never be able to do that. I would never be able to get away with it. The household I live in, like they'd be on my ass like hour 6. Not even 6, maybe hour 4. They'd be like, go do this. It's not possible. I guess, but when people do long streams like subathons and stuff, they usually just like take breaks, right? Like they just like get out or get off. Ayo. They just like leave and like have like something on there. 4-hour stream. Did I do one? I feel like I did one recently. Maybe it was only a couple hours. Let me see. I feel like one of my recent one-shot ones was pretty long. Let's see. It was 2 hours. I feel like the most. Oh wait, my Slay the Princess stream was 4 hours. One of them. The game was so good. The pursuit of the goals improvement is more important than checking them off a list. I agree. I'm really just writing it down because basically my goal every year is just to get better at drawing, which I have been doing. I've been more focused on it. At least for a couple months or past like 3 months since November. Left the hours for a while, like do a 2-day stream, but just a few hours at a time. That's so. But at that point, it's like I might as well just stream and then be like, okay, this is like a series. Because what good is, I mean, I don't know, like what good would it be for me to just have the stream running? I guess people like still show up and like pop into streams that are like reruns or whatever. They still come in and they're like, whoa. Wah, 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 wah. You know? Or sleeping streams even. Edited videos of time killers. That's true. I don't know. I feel like I don't have any particularly like huge goals or ideas for stuff like that to do one. I guess like the bit would be the fact that it's like really long and that would be the bit. I don't know. I get gassed out really quick. As my streams are like usually only a couple hours long. Because like I run out of stuff to say. Do you want to get a new job? I wish you the bestest of luck for the new job. To get a new job. That's good. So what's the point of getting a... I mean, it's if the new job's better, that's the point, right? The last thing you would want is to get a new job that's not good. Or worse than the other one. So ideally, you just want to move up. Not down. Bow, 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 bow. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. In general. Isn't that life, right? Go back to school for a new degree. That feels a bit scary, honestly. I mean, I guess it depends like what sort of school you'd be going to, right? More streams in general, maybe try to beat your number count. That's true. How much did I stream last year? Probably like literally nothing. You can count it on your pause how many times I've streamed. Does Twitch give me that information, or do I have to go on like one of these like Twitch tracker websites? Let's see. Overview. Let's see. Your stream summary should have it. Let's see. 2011. Yeah, that's right. I was streaming 2011. Oh wait, the Twitch recap. Is that even still available? I don't know. Check the overview. 2025, but like January though. January to December. No, we go back. Hey. A tracking website would be faster? I think so too. Let me try this once. Okay, I don't think this works. Let me try a Twitch tracking one. Twitch. What is the universe? I do have the universe. The underscore's after, I believe. Yes. Let's see. Streams. Like calendar. December 2018. No. 2025. To now. Can I have a number? Statistics. Here we go. January 2025 to December. Did it load properly? Did it even load properly? Hours streamed 86. 86 hours. Let's see. Followers, broadcast time, followers, games streamed, hours streamed, daily broadcast time, average viewers. I don't want the average viewers. I want the average streams. I want to count it and zoom out really far. Hours streamed. I don't know about the hours. Why is it so hard to get just the number of the amount of streams? Show more. Active days, hours watched, followers, viewers, hours streamed, total games. No. Give Twitch one more shot. 2025. Start date. Here we go. Why is it still hours? I want to see the number. Why is it so hard to find just the number of streams? Why is it all just the hours? Followers, subscriptions, time streamed. Time streamed. Let me just go on my YouTube and count the numbers, huh? That might be easier, just go on YouTube and count it. All right, let's do this. 12 months ago. Yeah, this is Christmas. Okay, my first stream chatting about the New Year's, but last year though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 61. That's good. So then what? We're trying to break the record for 61. Let's see. Is that even a record? I feel like I've definitely streamed more in the past when I first started, especially. I was streaming every week. Stream more than 61 times in 2026. 4. Wake up, everyone. It's 2024. Almost 5 times a month. That sounds like almost generous. I definitely streamed. There was months where it was more. Let's see. Stream more than 61 times in 2026. Beat the record. Quote unquote the record. Oh wait, I want to make a game. Well, we'll see how that goes. I should write it down. It's 2024 again. That'd be nice. For me at least. If it was 2024 again. I almost wrote down go back to 2024. Make capital. Make a game. You want to go back? Where would you want to go if you could go back in time? I like going forward, but sometimes it's good to think about going back. Well, it's not good. Well, it's not evil either. It's not bad either. But there are things I do different. Do different. That's for sure. Let's see. Bow. All my friends at SAC Anime. What? I feel like every time. Okay, what is SAC Anime? Oh wait, I want to go to an anime convention. That's like not at all content related. I think we're just gonna do like regular goals now. Okay, these are my content goals. Content type goals. Well, not all of them are content though. 2K followers on Twitch, 4K on YouTube. Merchant uniforms. I want to do little singing videos. I want to be more expressive. Just be #me, you know. Make a model from scratch. I want to do more modeling in general, but improve drawings, get better, and be more self-indulgent. Being more self-indulgent plus more expressive is kind of like the same thing. I'm gonna double those up. Cause basically be #me. You can film it and make a video. You know, I wanted to like do a to have my little uni puppet. That'd be cute to do that. But I'd be nervous. That's me. Art fight? Oh yeah, I'll definitely do art fight. I did it last year too. I've been doing less and less drawings every year, but I do like to do it here and there. It's fun to see other people's characters. For back, as I respect my character development, how I got to it despite the emotional pain. That's true. Maybe I'll take this out. I went to like a VTuber focused like mini convention type thing last year. And I thought about bringing my little puppet and like going around. There really wasn't too much to it because it was like kind of like a small like area or like a small venue, I suppose is like the word. I just bought stuff at the artist alley and I basically left. Like bought stuff at the artist alley and left. They had like VTuber meet and greets and I knew of the VTubers there, but I didn't know what I would say to them or talk to them about, so I just didn't do it. And then the one VTuber that I did maybe want to talk to, well, okay, for one, I wouldn't know what to say, but the one I knew enough that was like, oh, maybe it'd be fun to talk to them. We left before it was their scheduled slot. I was like, oh, okay. Basically, it was far. It was as far as fuck. It was like really far. It was really far. So we were like, we have to get home before the traffic hits. So at the end of it, they had like musical performances, but it was like way too late for us to be like safely there and not worry about traffic. Hi, how's your VTube studio weather? It's like, yeah. How's your computer? Is your computer healthy? I mean, that's a conversation starter. I'm not terrible at talking, but it is kind of awkward when I talk. The whole video is just your puppet walking in, looking around, and walking back out. It'd be like a 5-second video. It's like, hey guys, today we're at whatever. I got not an idea. Well, I did get an idea, but it's like, oh, we're gonna do whatever. And then you walk around. It's like me making a purchase at Artist Alley and then leaving instantly. It's like, wow, look at this cool merch I got. Waddles away. Thanks, guys, for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think I should go and do next. Go to another con just to do the Artist Alley and leave. I went with friends, but it was kind of like they went for me because I was like, oh, well, actually, they suggested it because they know I like VTubers and stuff. Like, oh, we should go here, and I was like, okay. And then we went and they were like, "Are you done?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we went home. Really funny. I'll think about it. You know what I actually thought about? The Pokemon... What are they called? Like the big Pokemon conventions that they do? I think they're championships, but they have them in California this year and next year. It might be cool to try to go to one, depending on like, I guess how far it is and stuff like that. Also, like, I don't think they even, the card game ones, I think they're both card game and video game. Like, I think they do it all. Oh wait, but actually I think they changed it for the upcoming years, because it was just one like convention center and like one big event essentially, where it was like all the, it was the game competition, and then it was like the general like artist alley. I don't know if they have an artist alley, but like, you know, vendors booth and like whatever else they do at these like events or whatever. It was one building and like one event. I think from this year forward, at least I think I want to try this year, they were going to do a separate thing. So you have to buy separate tickets, but I think it's kind of lame. But it was like one where you just go and you pay to view like the competitions, like the game competitions, card and game. And then another separate one where you go to like the building and see all the stuff they have to offer, like the vendors and stuff. I think that's how they want to do it, if I remember correctly. I'd like to see the games in person, but all I hear about like the vendor stuff is like the Pokemon Center thing that they open. Like the competition gets crazy because everyone starts like buying up all the stock. You hear that? You probably did. My little TikTok got open. I'll check your message. The people like start like the lines to get into the Pokemon Center shop, and then they start like buying all the exclusive merchandise to resell it, which is not good. But the vendor one will be way better, I think, as far as new stuff. But gaming will still be fun. Yeah. I guess it would depend on like what the itinerary is too, like what they have in mind. I think they had a recent one in Hawaii, like last year. And that seemed cool. Like their merch was cool also, but everyone had to really fight for it, but it was cute. I think there was like a cool like water conservation aspect, like activity they had to it also, because it was in Hawaii, something like that. It's really bad for weasel and scalping. Yeah, I hope they get, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I hope they get Labubu treatment, where it's like people just get rid, like don't care anymore. I don't think it's ever gonna happen though. I think Pokemon's like too quintessential. I don't know. It's withstanded the test of time in terms of like people's interest in it in general. So it probably won't ever die, which sucks for the scalping part. I've quit a few hobbies because the scalping really ruins the fun of hunting. It really does. You have to like adjust your taste so that it doesn't like mingle with the taste of scalpers, which is unlucky for me because Vaporeon has some valuable cards because it's like OG Pokemon, which sucks. So that's how cookie crumbles. Crumble cookie, crumble cookie, looky, or whatever. Those like twins, those twin ladies who like wear the exact same clothing and they like do little songs and stuff. Inflation also killed a few and stopped scalping, so they had to eat the cost too. Yeah, definitely. I feel like the one in terms of like scalping in general, like those Labubu scalpers really feel it or have felt it. The Labubu thing did not last very long, which is good because they're like low-key cute. I mean, they're high-key cute. I have one. They're cute, and I think it would be nice if people can have them if they want them. They're kind of insane in terms of like even like the prices of what they sell for, like from the store itself. They're pretty insane. Actually, like, I think like the small keychain like letter ones that they released, it's just way too expensive. Like, who are they kidding? But they have other stuff that people like. I think in general, like it did open people more into blind boxes, which is not good. I think in general the gambling stocks went up. Basically, people are super into gambling in general. At first it was just like mobile games, and like now it's like little toys and stuff, which is fine. It's fun, but not really, because everyone just like spending money. Everyone likes to spend the money. Oh, speaking of spending money and gambling, my sister and I last year, all 2025, we did our best to buy Pokemon cards here and there. And so probably by the end of January, we'll do a Pokemon opening stream of a year's worth of Pokemon cards. Well, we'll see. I haven't counted how many it is. The individual packs that we have that we bought like as solo packs, I think I only have like 10, if that, of them. We bought a bunch of like bigger ones, but I've not kept those. My sister has those. It's a grim reminder of how much money I spent. But there's some stuff we're looking forward to. Let's go to Vegas, but Vegas stinks. PU. I would actually like blow. I would blow. I would blow up. I would combust if I lost money in Vegas. Real quick, give me your heart to spite Larry. Bro's not even here. You're like, what? He's not even here to see it. The dollar stores used to sell 3 card packs for 1, but I think they stopped. I do know there was I think my like local dollar store has them. I honestly think like it's like an inside job of like people like telling other people like, oh hey, there's Pokemon cards in stock, and then just like buy them all. Like the one time I got a pack at a dollar store, it was like a single pack, and we just got lucky, like it was there in a corner or something. You would do blow in Vegas? Good luck. That sounds terrible. Like cocaine sounds terrible. Your nose get itchy. Why would you do that? Why do that? For the high. But is it that good though? No. I'll send it to him every day. I'm sure that would be a treat. Got lucky with a few of those 3 card packs. Yeah, I think like fun packs or whatever they're called. I went to like an Old Navy or whatever, just shopping for clothing, and then they had like a little like backpack like in the kids section, and it came with like those little fun packs. And then like I think also like there was a magazine that they had sold at some point, like in grocery stores or whatever. Whoa. Like in grocery stores that they sold that had like those mini fun packs. But like hikey was like way too expensive. Like magazines, like it was like a magazine full of like, I don't know. As like a long time Pokemon fan, it was like very repetitive information, so it wasn't worth anything to me. But the cards in it were also just like fun packs. Like I'd rather just buy like an actual pack for the amount of the whole magazine. The freebie wasn't worth it, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, I like to go to a card show. Another card show. They're usually held in the spring and summer, though. I don't think they're really held right now. But I like to try to find more Vaporeon cards. I'm always on the lookout for Vaporeon cards, even if they're repeats. But Vaporeon's like old. Vaporeon's like old and washed. My little fish creature. I can never find a Vaporeon anywhere. All I see is Flareons and Jolteons and Eevees. And the other ones. The Vaporeon's so rare for some reason. Shonen Jump magazine used to come with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I bought them every month around 2004-ish. Whoa. That's fun. I like freebies. Japanese magazines do a lot of freebies in their stuff. And I like that. I think that's the method. Hashtag the method. To get people to buy your paper prints. Articles. Speaking of articles, I went to a bookstore and they had magazines, like art magazines. I was like, whoa. I was so hashtag inspired. They're so nice. Sometimes it's good to look at art in like magazines and stuff, like curated art in print. It's kind of different. Then was this too for old game magazines. That's so cool. I have a magazine. I don't know what it is, but it's a magazine, but it came with a Hatsune Miku CD in it of like a couple tracks on them. It wasn't my favorite producer, but I thought it was cool, so we have it. Super cool. I don't think I even took it out. So I'm not a huge fan of the producer. Also, the songs are pretty common, like they're like popular songs. So I didn't need the CD for it. It's cool to have. Niche to have. You know what's a real niche magazine that we have in our possession. How many streams? We did 61. We did, hold your paw, we did 61 streams. 61 streams. There's this Vocaloid called Rana. She's really cute. Let me find it. Let me find a picture of her. Happy. Yeah. MEOW was here the whole time. There's this Vocaloid, Rana. Her initial release was so weird. It was like you could only get her in pieces, essentially, through a magazine. Like you had to buy each issue of the magazine for a while. And my brother is out there in Japan, and at the time I was like, bro, my sister was like, you should you should buy a shit ton of this magazine so that we can get this Vocaloid, because she was so cute. I don't remember if we got all of them, but we have a good chunk of them, if not all of them. And we just never did anything with it. We just have her in pieces, basically. But she's super cute, and she sounds really cute too, but that's that. But we just have the magazines, right? It's like one of those things where it's like, who has this, right? Especially if you're outside of Japan. Due to the method of obtaining Rana's Vocaloid 3 voice bank, she was a Japan-exclusive Vocaloid, and it was impossible to receive a full version of her voice bank if people did not have a Japanese address to send the tickets from. Oh, I see. Okay, so we don't even have her. We didn't even send in the tickets. Okay, so we don't have her, but we have the magazines for it. But now she's on Vocaloid 4, so it doesn't even matter. It didn't even matter. You didn't even have to do all that. She literally is for Vocaloid 4. Whatever. It's a beautiful piece. The magazine was titled I Want to Be a Vocaloid Producer. So basically just have that. It's kind of cool to have. Magazines are pretty cool in terms of like random shit that you can collect. You can get like all a bunch of stuff. I just feel like, especially in like magazines are pretty isolated, I suppose. Like there's so many out there that are like very specific. Like you can have old ones. It's probably kind of hard to find other ones. Oh, that reminds me, I don't know if we still have them. We might still have them somewhere in the closet. My dad's like coworker, it's like just some older man. He has like a bunch of like Japanese magazines. Like they're magazines, but they're actually like basically like art books. They're like huge magazines, like really thick ones. And I think they were just like, I honestly couldn't tell you what like the genres were. Some of them were like home interior type stuff. Some of them had models in them. A lot of, I don't know, it was very like mixed, but they had a bunch of Japanese magazines. I think we still have them. But like, what is like, where would I find this like anywhere else? I think they were older too, so it's like, whoa. There are plenty of old things like that. I have a copy of Doom on floppy disk that was an authorized copy from ID Software meant to be shared to convince other people to buy it. That's cute. It's like an IRL, well, demo. Well, demos were IRL. They still kind of are, but that's cute. I like that. It's a cute idea. Bro, you gotta play this. Look. Puts it on your computer. Gathers around the beautiful desktop computer. Everyone, let's play games together. Just like that. How wonderful to play games together. What else do I have in mind for 2026? The thing is, like, my brain right now is my brain is running on low power mode. It has been for like a month. Mahjong? My friend was telling me that they started learning how to play Mahjong. I think they just play it like on a regular thing. But I asked them, I was like, are you playing like the anime Mahjong? Where like the anime girls and stuff like that? And they're like, no. It's like, oh, real Mahjong with like no pretty women. I see. But if you learn Mahjong, if you learn how to play Mahjong, you can play with pretty women. As long as I get how to play it. I don't get how to play it either. You follow it and you're just in the shenanigans. Welcome. Welcome. Or the nanas. The she-nanas. Gins. I don't know how to play Mahjong either. I know it's like one of those things where it's like combos, and you have to know the combos, and you have to know when to say it. One of those things. I'm sure if you actually played it though, like you'd have fun. It feels like very fun if you know how to play it. You're great at Othello though, so I could try. I don't think I've ever played Othello. When it comes to like board games type stuff, I like Mancala, but I always have to like refresh the rules. Also, there's different rule sets, so I have to like establish like which one I'm playing with the person. So I was playing once with a friend at their house, and they had their aunt, what we talking board games, at least for now. Their aunt, quote unquote aunt, was there, and she was like, "Oh, you guys are playing Mancala," and then she hella got hyped. And she started playing with me, and then she was like, "Oh, like whatever," and then I did something different, and she was like, "Oh, like we're playing like this rules," and I was like, "Oh, okay." She's from the Philippines, so I guess they have like their own rule set that's like slightly different. I was like, "Oh, okay." So we played that one for a bit. It's fun. Mancala is like fun, but it's kind of easy in the sense like it's like you kind of just count it. It's kind of like counting plus chance. But I guess at the end of the day, like tic-tac-toe is that, right? It's like counting plus chance. Mancala is great. There's a harder version called Owari that's even better. I've never played that or heard of that. Was it last year? I sort of learned how to play Minesweeper last year, I think. I'm not very good at it because when I was like looking at like how to play it or like how to learn how to play it, a lot of it was just like the way that you get good is like learning patterns, like being able to recognize the patterns super quickly. Is there another chat? Yeah, there is on YouTube. You should be able to see it there on the tiniest little chat screen. Actually, it's even tinier than usual. Let me make it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. But Minesweeper was like one of those things where it was like, yeah, it's like, oh, if you want to get really good and fast at it, you have to like learn the patterns. Like you'll see one thing, like, okay, this many squares and then this color and all that, you know. I was like, whoa. I just wanted to learn it to like relax, quote unquote relax. So I like using my brain sometimes. Greetings all, I am a random encounter. Little music starts playing. I want to learn how to do music too. I want to do music. I want to learn how to make music. I've been really interested in music lately. Friend of mine started playing solitaire. I don't think I know how to play solitaire. Even though it's like probably one of the first things I should have learned how to play when I do my little like games for my brain. I don't know how to play solitaire. I never even played it on like a computer, like how you usually do. I always played like the weird like mahjong. That's not mahjong. It's like the matching mahjong game. I don't think it actually is mahjong. It's just like, oh, the music's gone, I think. Still watching? Yes! I am. Some sort of thing like that. It was like you match the pairs and it's like tiered or something. Has little tears going down its face. Ooh. Oh, what else? Synthesizers and talk spots. You need to relearn bass. Ooh. I can only sing. I thought about learning the piano. I used to like try to learn. I was basically like I tried to learn, but without lessons. Because like growing up, we didn't really have money for lessons. We had like a little keyboard, but I didn't really have internet access, so I didn't have any. I didn't have like a YouTube thing to look up. And then I don't know why I didn't think about getting a fucking book for it, but I never learned how to play the piano. I can only tell you where like C is, and that's it. But there's a lot of methods these days of how to learn stuff. I think like the way I approach music is like I'm comparing it to drawing, where it's like, okay, what are the fundamentals of drawing? Well, it's like lines, right? Like how to do cross hatching, stippling, line weights, like stuff like that. It's like, okay, what's the equivalent in music? Well, I guess notes, right? And then you put the notes together to make chords. But then it's like, the way people talk about chords, it's like some chords are like demons. He's like, you gotta watch out for these chords. And some chords are really nice and pleasant, you know? Like stick woo. It's like, I don't know, the way people talk about music feels so different. Actually, and I think someone made like a good like brief video, I think, about it. Cute, very cute. It light up like a little rave. So it was cute. It wasn't cute. I mean, it could have been. Oh, wow. To have the face right. A really different piece. And I was always wondering because like growing up, I always noticed that everyone that was in a music program was basically getting like fucking whipped. Like they were on their ass, like the directors and stuff like that, and like the teachers. They were like, you have to be able to do this. You have to do this perfectly. You have to know what this is. You have to be able to recognize it. And to me, I was like, is it that serious? And I think like now being grown up and like kind of being outside of like school settings and like seeing how people do music, I guess professionally versus not professionally, like the reason I think they're really hard on you early on is because if you ever wanted to go to like a institution that was like solely for music, they really can't like afford to teach you from the ground up, right? Especially if you're doing like more like high level programs. Like you have to know your basics pretty early on if you want to do like the more advanced like degrees and stuff like that, because it's just like a matter of like I guess it really just is like I think it's kind of exclusive to education, because if you're not in education and you're just like learning music for fun, like you don't have to worry about all that shit. You can just like fucking do whatever you want on the keys, right? But if you're doing things at a professional level, it's like the professionals don't want or are unable to basically catch you up. So you have to be really solid early on, you know? And I was like, that's sad. Life is long enough for you to do it, you know, without having to worry about being yelled at. I didn't do band in school because the band leader was like that. He was real good. Dude, literally, my friend, she was in strings in high school. This, like, the first, like director that they had for that was so mean. He was literally her fucking, like, nightmare and, like, mind you, he was everyone's fucking nightmare. Like, if you were able to kind of, like, work around him a little bit, it worked. But even if you were, like, a shy type of kid, or you were like a little bit like struggling to like learn things and pick things up, he was so fucking brutal on you. It was like actually insane. I couldn't understand it really. And I do understand like, oh, like you need them, not even want, you need them to have foundation if you want to get to a certain level of like performance. But it's like, come on, like they're kids, like you can't, I don't know, don't yell at them. You know what I mean? If they're doing their best and they're trying to learn, like you don't have to yell at them. I get if they're being assholes, because some kids are assholes, but if they're like genuinely doing their best trying to understand and cap the information, then why are you being mean? You know? But luckily the director after was a really nice person and it was better. This guy had been making them play the same song since he started in the 80s. Bro has not heard of a new song. I think also I realized like there's a lot of music professors and like teachers and directors who are kind of like that, huh? Like they're just always stuck in the past and they don't really like do research. Like luckily where I learned my singing, the vocal director there, she's super cool and hip. I mean, she's older, but she's like really cool and hip, and she's really nice. She's really kind. And then my vocal professor, he's also always constantly trying to learn and like do stuff. I just feel like I've always gotten lucky with certain teachers. And so far, those professors have been really good. But mind you, I stopped doing music like instantly when I was in K through 12 because I had to choose. So I never had the experience of having like the really mean professors. If I had like the really mean teachers, I think I would have like probably given up. But if it wasn't the what's it called? The teachers, it would have been the kids. Because dude, some people, at least for when it comes to like choir and like vocal stuff, like growing up in K through 12, some people took that shit seriously. Like some students, they were like, I have to get into the a cappella group. This is like life or death. And it was like a popularity concert. It was so weird to see. I had a college music course and the teacher was Austrian. He was really cool, just a thick accent. Just takes a little longer to figure it out. I feel like I'm oh yeah. What's say? What she said? I remember something about music. Something my vocal professor said that was interesting, but I don't remember anymore. Can't remember. But yeah, I'd like to learn music, you know. I could probably take like a local type small class to learn how to read music proper. Or I could do it at home. Like, I don't think it's impossible to do it at home, especially now with the internet is. You can do everything at home. I think the biggest thing is like I need to like constantly the one thing I think is fun, but I haven't found like a proper way to do it except like just smashing keys. Is like smashing the keys, not smashing them, but like being like, here's C, here's D, here's F, whatever, here's the sharp or whatever. Like being able to recognize them by ear seems really cool and fun. Like sometimes when the accompanist and my vocal professor are like trying to transpose something or like figure out a key or something, like my professor will take a guess, like, oh, that was this key, or like that was whatever, and then the accompanist has to be like, oh yeah, you're right, or like, oh no, like whatever, and like seeing like what they get right and what they get wrong is really interesting. Because it really just is like a memory thing. You have to have it in your head. How to read sheets over time. I barely know how to like read it. Like I know the placement. Oh, I know the placement and stuff like that. But I couldn't like, cause you know the way I learned it, they taught you like, oh, clap it out, right? Like they like, oh, read this and clap it out, right? I couldn't tell you how to clap it out. Or like what note that is. Like I'd have to like literally look at the note and be like, okay, here's that. But I couldn't tell you anything. It's enough for me when I'm reading the music to like sing it. Like I can do it just barely there. But like I don't like nothing's playing in my head. Like literally nothing is playing on my head when I look at the notes. But I think you're supposed to hear stuff in your head or like at least recognize what note it is. I don't. I hear like literally nothing. Maybe one day I will. Help learning keyboard. I feel like it's like once you learn a instrument, you're able to find like what is in common with the other ones. I'd say that they're like somewhat similar, I guess. Like strings and keyboards, I feel. I don't know. Always interesting. Interesting. All right, I had my alarm go off. All right, everyone. I think that'll be it for today. Here are my resolutions. One more gander. Weep, weep, weep. 2K on Twitch, 4K on YouTube. More merch uniforms. Yippee! Covers, but like more it'll be itty bitty singing. I wanted to do me singing odd Old Lang Syne, but I didn't because I was tired. But now it's like the third day of the new year. It's like, are we even singing Old Lang Syne anymore? On the third day? Probably not. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! What else? I want to be more expressive, more self-indulgent. And yeah, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy 2026. Yeah, happy 2026. 2026. We're in the year 20 million. Let's see. Make a 3D model from scratch. I feel like I'm always so close to being able to do that, but there's something in the process of 3D that gets in my way. We'll figure it out. Improved drawings get better. Yippee! Always. It's always the goal. But it's helped to, it's nice. It is nice to have it written down. Get better at Japanese. I'm doing my best. My bestie. Make a game. Hopefully I'll finish MEOW's matchmaking thing at the very least. And then stream more than 61 times to beat the record that was in 2025, which was 61. I think we'll be able to do that one. At the very least, that one is going to be super doable. I say hopefully with whistles. Whimsy in my heart. I think we'll beat it. But yeah, I hope everyone else is having a good new year. And I hope everyone's wishes come true. Because we all gotta put our little paws together and channel the energy and be like, yes, yes. This loser in my heart, in my kokoro. Alright, everyone. Good night. Sweet dreams. Happy New Year. I'll be back at some point with something. We'll see. Sweet dreams. Bye bye. Bye bye.